Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. This is Aquaballs. I'm here to tell you what's up. How's everybody doing? I'm not here to tell you what's up, just to tell you what's up with me in here. That's it. So, like he says, oh well, I guess it didn't change it. Well, I tried to change the name. It says normal night in my town right there on the left. Hey, what's up? Jay's crazy obsession. Hey, what happened is I tried to put a title on this video, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you guys asked me question, what happened, George? You know, what's going on? So I'm just gonna say, just happened right now. I'll show you guys what's up. First of all, let's talk about the good. Last night I did a live stream. It went bad, the end. I deleted it. I'm sorry. Some of you watched it. I apologize. Some argument happened between me and the wife. It's a small family issue. It's live. It happens. She didn't know I was live. I don't tell them when I go live. So like right now, nobody knows I'm live. And so what happened is, what's the ugly? Well, let's go start with the good. You know, the good, the bad, and then the ugly. Ugly in the end. If Jays, if you have time, thank you for stopping by. Save the good for the last. No, I'm gonna do the good in the beginning. It's like it says, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let me show you what's up. Last night, okay, I thought somebody was talking to me. So last night I did an aquascape. Beautiful aquascape, which I'm gonna show it to you right now. So that's the good. Here we go. Let me turn the lights on. Alrighty, you ready? Ta-da! This is a nano tank. So this is a nano tank, nano. It can't get any nanoer than this. I have a moss wall in the back. I know this plant on top floaty, all the roots are covering everything, but there's a moss wall in the back. So you see it in the back. There's a gorgeous moss wall. I shared this video last night, the aquascape. I didn't show how I did it. If you guys are interested, it's gonna be a few more of these coming up. I will show it later. Just keep it on the comments that show us how you did this Aquaballs. So I used 3 pieces of stone, 1 piece of wood, and some beautiful aquascape soil, which is called Altum Nature Contour Soil. So it's a contour soil, and it shows you right here, 3-liter premium. The price was 20 bucks. No rinse required, low ammonia rate, blah blah blah, pH, KH, optimal for fish and shrimp, and designed for plant tank. So that's it. The fun part is, look how big this tank is. It's a nano tank, and we got a 10-gallon right next to it. Look at that. That's a 10-gallon, this one, and that is 2-gallon. 10-gallon, 2-gallon. Nano, the good. That's the good. I hope you like it. That's the good. One more good. If any of you remember, I just purchased this ram horses now. I know they're not legal here, but it is what it is. I got it. I'm not selling them. Ram horse now. They've been locking up for the past 2 days. I've been seeing them and stuff. Like, you know, I seen the boat on top of each other. They were doing the ram horn thing. All of a sudden, today, guess what I saw? Ta-da! Look at that corner, far left corner. You see that clump? Like couple clumps? Well, that's okay. No worry. They'll watch it later. Some people might be busy, you know. That's okay. Let them do their thing. I'm gonna just hang out a little bit. On the left, right here on the left. Sorry, I point with my finger all the time. On the far left, there's like little white dots. White. So those are big eggs. They're egg sacs from the shrimp. I mean, not the shrimp, the ram horn snails. So I'm really excited. They had their first batch, and soon we might have a bunch of big giant ram horn snails. I'm gonna be putting them all over my tanks. You like that one? So that's a good, huh? Now, are you ready for the... Hey guys, how's it going? First one was... okay, so the thing is, I'm gonna name this video the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's gonna be live. The good is right here so far. I'm gonna show it to you guys next to each other. And Jay's crazy obsession, he said to talk about the good in the end, but no, let's talk about the good right now. I did this escape. It's hair grass, mini hair grass. 3 little stones. They're like a river rocks and a piece of wood right there. It's got a nice neck, look like stone sitting right there on the rock. Also, I'm gonna be growing more plants on the rock right there on top, right about right there. I'm gonna be putting some savasatang, let it grow upwards or something. So that's the good. I have a moss wall also in the back of this thing. You see it? There's a moss wall. And let me show you from the top here. You can see it's a lot of moss in there. It's a Christmas moss. That guy looked like a duck to me. This is a long neck, long snotted duck. He even have an eye. Duckwing duck. Duckwing duck. Duckwing duck. Oops, it's moving a little bit. Anyway, so there's gonna be no shrimpies in here yet. I'm gonna try to put some nice shrimps in there, some pintos maybe later on. And then another good was the snail egg, the ram horns, the giant ram horns. We got snail eggs. We got eggs. I think we just have to leave them alone. They'll just come out by themselves. I don't know, never done it. See how it's gonna go. Okay, it's been like 7-8 minutes. It's time for the ugly. Ugly fugly, here we go. Ugly was, we had a discus in this tank. Nice big one. It was a female. She laid bunch of eggs for us. We brought her from the big discus tank to this bottom tank right there. Now I have 6 fajakas in there. It's a 30-gallon. And I put them both in there. One of them got sick. The female got sick right away, and I put them back. I medicated them, and I put the female by herself. She wasn't recovered so good. I put the male by himself over the other tank, and finally yesterday she passed away. No, señor. No habla español. Sorry. And don't call me Venteosa because I don't speak Spanish. I just learned it. I'm from California. Everybody speaks Spanish in here. And so the discus no longer in there, died. It was sad. It wasn't cool at all. I know that. And you know, discus is very hard, guys. So I'm not joking. Discus is not easy to breed. It happened many times. You guys saw. You know, I bred them, but I couldn't raise the fry, and so. So that was the ugly. Now the bad part. You're not gonna believe the bad. Wanna know what's the bad part is? There's always good comes out of the bad. That's the bad part. I'm gonna share it with you, buddy. Jay's crazy obsession. Thank you for. Hey, it happens. Fish always die. We all kill fish. I mean, I just got the gobies, 3 of them in one day. They were doing fantastic, and I decided to go get some more the next day. I got 5. 2 out of the 5 did not make it. The next day they did go. The gobies, what happened is I got them. They might have been sick over there. I don't know. The other ones that were here that the day before, they're happy. They're eating. I'm feeding them algae pellets. I removed a bunch of snails yesterday. I put a little algae pellet in a petri dish, like one of those little plastic dishes like that, and then I removed it out. Bunch of snails for the Fahaka puffers. Fahakas came here. Don, my friend, he brought the Fahakas over to keep them warm in the garage for the winter. So one more thing, it's gonna be the bad. Pea puffers are okay. I don't like them because they are vicious like lions. They go after stuff. The Fahakas are cool. They just kick back. They don't like too much light, so I'm turning the lights on about 6 hours a day on them, and they're eating snails. I got a lot of it everywhere in the garage, you know. And so let me tell you, you ready for the bad? Well, I almost did another bad. Are you ready for the bad? Because that's going to be coming up in a minute. Here's the bad. Do you see Discus here? This is the bad, guys. The bad is right here. No more Discus, man. No more Discus. They are all gone. I am so sorry, guys. You're not gonna see no more Discus in my house, for many good reasons. Many good reasons. So Discus are no longer with us here in the room. They left. They are gone. So that's the bad. I hope you liked it. It's Discus! Favorite fish, Discus! Yeah, bro! Look at that big old fish on the logo. Aqua Bowls underneath, big Discus. That is the favorite fish. No doubt about it. Well, I got many other ones here, but they're, I mean, I can't say those are my... The first favorite is Discus. Second favorite are the Alto Lamprologus calvis and the Compressoceps. I like the Compressoceps because they got the firefin, gold head, mandarin, orange, and so and so and so. They're so gorgeous. They're beautiful. I like that facing fishy, going the face that up that way, like those recent Amazon leaf fish that I got. They've been doing great, by the way. They've been eating. So, like I said, then why no more? Why no more? I was trying to breed them, trying to make a couple bucks off of it, and Discus I know I can sell very fast. But now I got something else in my mind. What I got in my mind is I just got no more right now. They just left about 25 minutes ago. They're no more here. Those large breeders are gone. And let me tell you what happened. So I met a gentleman last week, and he's the one that he has a room, but he don't want to talk about it, guys. I want to keep it as confidence as I can. I can't say his name. I can't tell you where he lives or any of that. But I know he helped me a lot. Let me tell you what happened. So you guys know I have ball pythons and I have fish. That's why we are Aqua Bowls. We gone over that through a long time ago. Now I have a bunch of clutches that just hatched, and I have no room to put them, the babies. And so I was looking for a rack to purchase. I went and took the measurement, went down to my corner of the store that makes racks and Galleria, whatever furniture, and I asked him how much would it be. He's trying to get me a price. I really need that immediately, like I need it right now. I got another clutch coming on October 31st, and so I can't, you know, waste it. So what happened? What happened? The gentleman that I met, you know, the Lord up there, he doesn't play around, guys. God doesn't play around. He gives everybody what they desire in their heart, truly. Not the evil deeds, the good stuff, that the help that you need. If you need food for your family, you're hungry, you truly need it. Not go when you have money, but go buy drugs and then the food comes next. No, nothing like that. So if you need that, God will provide. And you don't even have to ask. He will send it to you. It's very nice. Lord is great. So the gentleman came to my life for a reason. All of a sudden, he invited me to his house. I went there. I seen he had a nice room, a nice collection of snake, also fish, and his breed in this case. And he liked my ball pythons. He said he would like some of them. I did have one female that wasn't eating, albino female baby that hatched. I said, if you have a patient, you don't mind taking this one, feeding it. He said no. He has a lot of mice. He gave me about 14 of them. I brought over. I fed the babies that I have out there, and so he goes, George, I know you're looking for a rack. He said. I was telling him that I need a rack for my babies. He said, look, I have one here in the garage. He took me in his garage and showed me. He said, give me about a week. Let me take it out, dig it out, and I'll bring it over to you. So today, that gentleman decided to bring the rack over. And let me show you what it is. Hey, I'm right here, guys. All right. So it's dirty right now. It's outside. We just got it in. It has wheels. It's dirty. I gotta take it apart and wash it all off. It has the heat cable in there. It has some. This one is not gonna work. They're short. I tried. You can see those are too short. But I have a couple of big ones in there. It's just missing a thermostat. And this is a Vision rack, by the way. Vision racks are not cheap, guys. If you, a lot of you know, they go for like $300-400, maybe more. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages. He had it in his garage. It's dusty. I need to wash it, like I said, and then hopefully I get to put some baby snakes away. And so this guy came over, and I told him I can trade him some baby snakes later on, and I can give him the discus. He can go ahead and try to breed them better than me. He had a system going. He knows what he's doing really good. So that was it. That's the rack. Hold on, let me go back in there so I can read the comments. Oh, okay. You found a snake in your yard? Just strip Granny. I recommend it, put it back in the yard, because that snake was there for a reason. I bet you there's some rodents running around or gophers. It's there to eat them. If your snake is a ball python or a Burmese python or any kind of a python, it might have got out of somebody's house and looking for food. What kind is it? Black rat snake. Oh, leave it alone. Those rat snakes are very, very healthy, and they're looking for rodents. So that means you have rodent infestation in the area, or else rat snakes won't smell them. They won't be around. You know, they have. I'm gonna give you a little educational about the snakes. So almost all the snakes, they flicker their tongue. If you guys see it, right? They flicker the tongue. So what do you think that means? Anybody knows out there? What do you think when they flicker the tongue? What does that mean? Do anybody watching me know? It's still in the yard. Leave it alone. It will go away. Trust me. I'll be very happy to see a black king snake in my yard. I'll just leave it alone. I won't touch it. I'll take a video of it and I'll show it to people. and I'll educate people with it about what's going on. My neighbor have a moles, real bad. Mole, there you go. That's why they're there. You just told me what's going on. It's gonna take care of that problem. Your vegetables gonna be very happy when those moles are not there no longer. The Zen Ginger. Howdy people, howdy. They are smelling when they're flicking in the tongue. Jay's crazy obsession, kinda like that, but it's not. So let me explain to you how it works. I like snakes. Yes, snakes are awesome. I got my babies out there right now. I cleaning day today. I'm gonna go inside the house and clean all my ball pythons. I did the cleaning rats yesterday. I did the water change day before. So I'm always busy, huh? Let me tell you. You know, I like to always say, let me tell you how it is. I'm not trying to be that way, guys. I'm learning too. So the flickering of the tongue, what I noticed, learned and heard, and so the snakes have something called Jacobson organs in their top of the tongue. So what that does, it makes them a ability, like superpower, that we don't have. Every time the snake flickers its tongue, it brings in particles back in the air, molecules, which is smell molecules, flavor molecules, dust molecules, million molecules, rat hair molecules, bug molecules. I can keep saying it. And so that Jacobson organ enables them to smell all the stuff in the air pretty much. And that's like a superpower we don't have. And they can smell, I don't know how far. I'm not sure how many feet, how many yard, but I know that's the mice drop. I'm out. Mic drop. Yeah, electrical energy. That's right. It's kind of like that. Yeah, you're right. Later, if you take enough later, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you for everybody. Like I said, the name of this show is gonna be the good, the bad. No, the good, the ugly, and the bad. So the bad was in the end. I showed you guys there's no more discus in the room. I'm not gonna go ahead and get more anytime soon. I might get some to keep for a few months to get them bigger and get them back out. Caleb Aquatics, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm sorry about last night. I was on the barbecue. I was busy trying to make food for the family. The boys were inside. I'm having little problems with my little boys. My older son, we try to tell him that his brother is sick. He needs to stay away from him, and he's 12 years old and he's not understanding for years and years and years. Now he started causing me problem at school, telling them that my brother's fighting with me all the time. I'm not happy at home. So that just happened today, and I'm not happy about that. My older son he thinks he's grown up or something. He thinks he doesn't have to do homework, which is very, very like not doing it. So I took all his video games away. Literally, guys, I'm not giving back. You know what? I don't care who said what. I told him this is my house. My dad didn't put the rules. I'm gonna put the rules. If you're not gonna do your homework, you're not gonna help around the house. Take up, buddy. Go to grandma's house. Stay somewhere else. He doesn't want to do nothing. He just doesn't want to do nothing. I mean, I don't have not a gram of laziness in me, dude. I do everything in here. I cook, I clean, I shower them. He knows that very well. His dad working hard, but the baby is doing good. So he had his back teeth coming out, molars, whatever. Baby, I don't know, like some back, not molars, but back teeth here coming out. That's why he was running a fever. Thank God it wasn't a mosquito or anything. We did go ahead and take him to the ER. Yeah, dude. I tell him, out. You're not welcome here if you're not gonna help. Today I made him clean up the baby ball pythons. Earlier, I took all the babies out of there. I gave him the dirty tubs. I told him to put gloves on. Go take the poopies out of there. Put them in the trash. Take it inside. Hot water. Spray it with the. That's how I wash my snakes, by the way. because they're poopy, you know. It's not clean, poop and pee, and so we use a sanitizer, special clinical sanitizer. I mix it in water with about 5 to 10 milligram, and he uses that. It's like a disinfectant. Well, last night he did a no-no. He did a very bad thing last night. I don't want to talk about it, but it wasn't cool. He knows he did bad thing, and he's 12 years old. I know, but I didn't do that thing. I didn't disrespect my dad. I didn't disrespect my mom. I was a bad boy, very bad boy. I was out there in the wild, just by myself, digging holes here and there, messing with the snakes, cutting up lizard heads, fighting with the scorpions, looking for tarantulas. I'm sorry my kids have none of that around. It's the environment. Like, you can't let them out these days, you know, especially in the city. I tell the wife, let's go move out to the hillside somewhere fun, far. They can go out and bite, no one's gonna touch them. But again, you don't know. And I don't like this neighborhood. Every day cops are out there, every day helicopters out there. I live in Bellflower. Somebody, I think 54 Punchies used to live here, she said one time. So yeah, no more Discus. Discus is gone. What's his name asked me if I speak Spanish, but no Spanish here. I speak Arabic, I speak Armenian, English, I understand Turkish. I have a fish tuber, he's from Turkey, I follow him. I don't know if anybody's seen. I do understand what he's saying. Balık in Turkish means fish. Su means water. Su means water. So I don't speak it. I'm Armenian. I wasn't taught that language. I just learned it from hearing it. Yeah. Anything new with anybody? Last night I felt embarrassed. I took that video down. It wasn't nice. I wish I could have edited. It was fun to show you guys a chicken barbecue. I have that recipe out there on the channel, by the way. It's really yummy. Lemony sauce, garlicky, spicy a little bit. If you want to make it more spicy, throw some sriracha in there. Where are you moving? Just shrimp granny. I watch your live, even though I don't say too much on them. Sometimes I do, but not much. So the Discus is gonna be replaced. This tank, I'm gonna be putting something else. So this is not gonna be a fun tank for me. This is gonna be a profit tank. So I don't want to make it a fun tank. The Discus was here for that. I just unplugged the heater. It's a 200 watt I had in there, so that's gonna save some electricity, and the room is staying good. 77, 78. Some tanks I have cover on them staying up to 80, and the next it's not going down. So I'm trying to put covers as much as I can on most of the tanks. I don't see any ick problem. Not the water changes. I'm trying to do them in the morning instead of at night because it's winter time. Like, not winter, it's colder now, but summertime it was much better at night. The water was nice and cool, not hot coming out of the faucet. Rural area. What do you mean by that, rural area? So like a quiet, peaceful area? Because I'm in the city. Everywhere we go, we gotta travel hour and a half with a car. Even in LA, traffic, you know how it is. So did you see the planted tank I did? I hope you liked it. There's no creatures in there yet, but I'm gonna let it go for about a week. Week is enough time. I test the water. It's gonna be no filters whatsoever. Only that it's a 2 gallon, I believe, 2.5 gallon. More land, less neighbors. Yes, I wish that's how it was in my situation. I wish. I tell you that much. I have a dream being away from everybody. It's not like I don't like living with people, but this is how it is. All my life I lived in a city. Every time I was in the mountain away from everybody, I felt very, 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 very comfortable. I felt very peaceful. I didn't hear the cars any longer. I heard the birds. I heard the crickets at night. You can see the stars much closer to you. And it's different life that way, you know. But too many people next to each other. Somebody farts, you can hear it. Somebody's fighting, you can hear it. And it's not your business. You make it your business. I don't know why we do that, but hey, guys, if your neighbor fighting with their family, let them do whatever the hell they want to do. That's not my business. I'm not gonna get involved. I was one time in a bad situation. I'm happy that I didn't get involved, because if I would have gotten involved, it could have been worse. Somebody was cheating on somebody and end up dead. That's what happened. So, but I could have ended up dead, because if I would have got involved, I didn't get involved. I seen that happen, and I knew the person, and I just walked away. It was not the right thing to do. I'm sorry. It was not the right thing to do, to walk away from situation, especially friends. If you see your friend's wife cheating with another friend that comes over after work, that's not something you should shut up about. But if you do, that's your decision and no one else's decision. That was my decision when I was young back then, and I think that decision kept me alive till today. That's what I think. So the lady is not alive any longer. She had ended up with a bullet in her head. That was her decision. See what I'm saying, guys? We all have a life, and it's up to us how we live it. We can throw the dice, either it rolls or it doesn't. But if you're alive, if you're not in trouble, you keep throwing that dice. You are being able to throw that dice. You can't say no. Because if not, in that situation, that means you're backed in a corner. And that's the only way to get out of it, by pushing and barking your way out. There's no other way. You have to get out. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. I'm gonna take off. Later, guys.